give me everything. Alhamdulillah.
Still the game back here talking and deja vu. Villa, Gerrard, same again, and yeah, go on.
How many games did it take for Gerrard to get sacked?
Well, clearly, inevitable, innit? Infinity.
Like, although the performances was better against Chelsea, like it's one of the best performances of the season.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we didn't score a goal. Yeah, exactly.
So then, now go on. Let me speak in it. Yeah,
go on.
You got Leon Bailey. Oh, no. To be fair, the team was decent.
Yeah,
give him that. Yeah. All right, you can put it down to individual performances. Martinez flapped to the free kick. McGinn could have played it back to Ings. Mings header. That's the big one. Yeah. And then Martinez obviously the free kick. So all I find, so it's individual mistakes in it. Yeah, but you gotta look past that in it. Yeah. That's number one. Number two is obviously the history of the season, innit? Yeah. And then you got history of last season as well, innit? Like there's never been a consistent run of form. Never. 100%. You get me? Yeah. So that's the reason why it should be sacked. You could blame the luck, this, that, innit? But you create your own luck, innit? It's not like you've been banging on the door like, oh, we're gonna get a result, whatever. You get me? Anyway, go on. What's your thoughts on the Chelsea performance?
There's no momentum. Like, we started the game, we looked promising for about 2 minutes. And then all it takes is a Mings backwards header to just mess up the momentum. Then all of a sudden, our heads have dropped. Or we start playing like these scrappy passes. And then we just lose that momentum. And then, like, say when we had them like 5 shots in that one attack. Literally, who was it? Ings with the starting shot. Ramsey with a shot. Then
Ramsey should have scored.
Ramsey should have scored. Then Ings tries hitting it. Then
Luiz hits it past the ball.
Luiz does a good skill, and then he just completely misses. We should have got at least a goal from that. Like, you can't have 5 shots in about a minute and not score.
Yeah, but some people will say that, like...
What are you saying?
No, this is what I think anyway.
Go on.
Steven Gerrard, everyone will say it was a better performance against Chelsea. But why does it take a top 6 team for them to start performing?
Exactly.
Against Man City they performed. Against Chelsea they performed better, but never got anything. But ultimately, they just...
It's too flat.
It shouldn't have to come down to that.
Because everyone's going to be like, Gerrard, that performance was better. Maybe he's working on things, but he's not really. It's just because it's top 6 opposition. He wants to like say that, oh, look, we were close. Keeps him in the job a bit. And then like watch, we're against Fulham next, and he's probably going to struggle back to square one. So I don't know why everyone's on his side just because of one performance. Everyone knows that it's just going to lead to a bunch of results of nothing, 0 points, or like a point there, here and there, and some losses.
No, but deeply though, against the big 6 team, it's a win-win. If you lose in it, you can blame it on like, oh, we done decent, but they got more money, this, that.
Scapegoat.
And then if you win, it's all luck, we got a scalp off a big team. And another thing, against a big team, you're always on the counter-attack. And that's one of the easiest ways to play football. On the counter-attack, and you sit back and you play a long ball up. And like, it's simple football, innit? But remember, you gotta put your foot on the ascendancy and you gotta take it to the next man. That's where you find out like what a manager's about. It's about not the results against the top 6, about the rest of the league. That's where you make it. That's where you kind of realize where you are in the table. Like where D Smith got 11th. You never got 11th by being the top 6. Probably one game or 2 games or whatever. Or even if you done well, but it's about all the other teams. It's the rest of the 13 teams in the league. Exactly.
And plus, going back to what he said, everyone forgets that it's not Gerrard's first like 3 months in the club. It's not like he's settling in.
Now this is a legacy of Steven Gerrard.
He's been there for a year.
A year and
nothing's happened.
Exactly. And you're saying, all these pundits are saying, just give him time. Let him just do his thing. He'll get better. The results will come. Because the results can't come unless you've got a system in place. We're saying this for 3 weeks now.
In a row.
For 3 weeks. If you ain't got a system, you can't play your football. And you don't have your football or your identity to play with.
And it says it all really when he says like a team like Chelsea should be wiping the floor against Villa.
That
should be his last line, and he should be sacked because he never got the result. He's saying stuff like that. How can he represent Aston Villa Football Club?
What kind of victim mentality is that?
Exactly.
Like you're already saying, oh look, they should wipe the floor. So if you lose 2-0 in it, it's like the next man like smacking the crap out of you. Be like, oh, the other man smacked me before. He smacked me more. What kind of win is that?
That's meant to be Steven Gerrard, our captain, leader, legend.
Winning mentality.
That doesn't show you being a leader.
Exactly.
If you're going to be a leader, leader in, like, saying a captain's role, you're gonna be the one saying, "Oh, come on, lads, we can do this," and like bring up your team. To me, that just shows he goes in the change rooms and he's like,
the beta mentality.
We'll just do what we can. Like, this is their weaknesses. This is our strength. We'll play to that. And it doesn't show what he did as like a player. Where it's like, "Oh, come on, lads, let's come out second half. We'll do better." And even when we came out in the second half against Chelsea, we didn't really see that jump. We saw like Villa were up here and it just went straight down.
Like
there weren't no momentum.
The first half is where only the better performance comes in. Second half is the rest of the season. So poor.
And but you say that the result was the same minute. You lost the first half 1-0, the second half 1-0. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if the positive, doesn't matter if the negative, and the result's the same. In fact, you probably done better because he only scored a free kick because Martinez messed you up. So you probably would have done better. Negative
individual errors, but the individual errors come after the actual like team sheet.
Nah, it's the platform, innit? Like the platform dead.
Like if there's no system, obviously players are gonna make errors because they don't know what they're doing. Exactly. Simple as that.
And then you're looking at what you were saying before and you touched upon about pundits and that. Jim McCarrigan, obviously, okay, I get it, innit? You're gonna diss your mates or whatever. But then you can't cry about Neville, innit? It's two separate scenarios, but when Neville's back in Ollie and that, and Carragher's like, "Oh, you only don't say nothing because he's a boy," this, that. And then when it comes to Gerrard now, everyone sleeps on the carpet. Like, you look at TalkSport now, TalkSport are the worst freaking organisation in the business. And even them, they're protecting Gerrard, and like it's their freaking, like it's the last freaking thing to do in the world, and you know what I mean? Like you look at it, and the question, like Gabriel Bangladesh, and now has he said anything about Gerrard?
No,
he just the most washed.
He's meant to be Villa 3-3, and he hasn't said one word.
Exactly, he just the most washed.
He's the one that said give him time as well.
And he's the geezer that goes, "I'll take like what was he? He take who was he?
He take Dewsbury Hall.
Exactly. So freaking, he's supposed to be like the most Brexit freaking man in football, exactly. Like the most like private British man and that, whatever, innit? But then now, when it comes to your own club, innit, and you're born and bred in it, like raised in Birmingham, and Villa's your heart and your soul, whatever. That's what it's supposed to be, innit? Supposed to be
Villa. That's why he
portrays
himself.
Exactly, innit? That's your kind of like, that's his whole game. That's the reason you got the TalkSport job. You're doing all like that, innit? And you still not putting your money where your mouth is, innit? And telling a man walk on, and even I was gonna do nothing, innit? But someone's gotta speak up for Villa. Someone's gotta speak up for the Villa fans, innit?
Yeah, exactly. And Steven Gerrard, he's got a worse record as a manager than Gary Neville. And Gary Neville thought he had to quit being a manager because of his own record.
Exactly. No, but no one would take him back.
Exactly.
Like when everyone talks about Gary Neville and that, they're like, "Oh, well, it's true though. It's facts." You get me? Like Neville is a crap manager. He admits himself a couple of years later. But point is where's the thingy for Gerrard?
Exactly.
Everyone like defends Gerrard. Oh, he did well for Rangers. All right, he's 2 seasons there, and then the second season he won the title. But if you think about it, like just because he won the title, that doesn't mean anything. There's only 1 season where he proved himself as a winner.
And
he really shouldn't have the chance to manage Villa in the first place. I think. It should have been someone, because we wanted to improve on Dean Smith, and we basically
backwards.
Took a step backwards.
Exactly.
And that's because
he took 3 steps back.
And that was all down to
Purslow. More money,
that's all down to Purslow. He thought that Gerrard's my mate. He's done well at Rangers. Everyone's high profile. Let's bring him up Villa. And it just hasn't worked, and now he hasn't got the bottle to sack him.
Exactly, See, anyone can make a mistake, innit? Fair enough, because you can see the pros with Gerrard, like how you were saying, you got a whole high profile. It's Steven Gerrard, Stevie G, and you know that kid who's like, "Oh, Stevie Gerrard." It's like that, you got the whole thing, and obviously he had a certain backing in terms of like what he did in Scotland, and you can see in a way, obviously we all don't respect the Scottish League, the few horse race, innit? No, obviously, but like you can see where he's going, innit? Fair enough, innit? But then like you can see it's not working now, innit? Instead of sitting there and you're shook to tell your mate that you're not good enough, exactly. Put your money where your mouth is and have the bottle and tell him.
You saw it on his face in the game. They showed the camera on his face. He's sitting there slumped in his chair. You don't look excited to watch the football.
No.
But when you see like Todd Bowley, he's there like standing up. He's watching the game. He's having fun, innit? You see Purslow slouched in his chair, just looking depressed.
But if you're chief principal, innit, or CEO, or whatever you want to call it, governor, business owner, whatever you are, innit, chairman, whatever title you give yourself, innit, but you're the one that's, obviously you got the owners, innit, but you're the one that's running the day in, day out, director of football, whatever his capacity is, innit, you gotta make the tough decisions, innit.
The main thing is the business, football. If that's not going well, you have to be ruthless. You have to send him out the door. Simple as that. You can't just be like, he's my mate, give him more chances. It's a business at the end of the day. People are paying their hard-earned money to turn up in the stadium to watch their team play, and they're just not getting rid of him just because he's my mate. Like, it don't make sense. Even the owners were there on Sunday, and they did nothing about it. Like, they gave him Fulham. Like, what does that mean, getting a win against Fulham, the newly promoted team?
Yeah, exactly. Like, and you know about before, innit, about the mentality of Gerrard, innit, in terms of got the beta mentality, innit, the worst mentality, and that. The owner's got the same thing, innit. It's them down, innit. If the owners ain't gonna bottle, innit, then the chairman ain't gonna bottle. The chairman ain't gonna bottle. Gerrard ain't gonna bottle, innit. He's freaking beta club, innit, basically. He's not Villa anymore, is he? Like, you got a lion and the freaking thing, innit. It should be a freaking climb.
You know what I mean? That's how it was before. The reason we got a lion is because that's how it was, isn't it? We got the champions of Europe.
Yeah, exactly.
We're proud to say that,
Yeah.
But you touched upon the fans then. The fans in that game, you couldn't hear them at all.
No. There was no atmosphere at Villa Park. Even when like the teams walk out, like at least some people be positive about it. Exactly. Literally, no one in the stadium was positive.
You couldn't hear nothing in that game.
We saw it at the Villa via Everton at the start. We won that game, and me and him having a conversation, and it's like a podcast. And I mean, exactly. Like, we're talking, and I could hear him, you could hear me. That should happen.
That was at the start of the season. Imagine how low the decibels have dropped now.
First home game.
Yeah,
and I asked him, I was going to sleep.
And
then randomly Ing scored in it, and everyone kind of like, Ing scored. Yes! You get me? Like, we were like, and no one was like, expecting it. It just can't happen randomly.
Exactly.
Even when Dinier scored on goal, no one was like pissed off on him. He was just like, there was emotionless. There was no emotion. Like, fans are falling out of love with the game.
And that kind of reflects what's Gerrard Common like done to the club. Like, Gerrard's first game, we were there, innit? We were like, the ground's popping.
Exactly.
And then
there's a big atmosphere going on. And then you could see a match there.
Yeah. So obviously Gerrard comes in. There's a new manager bounce here, and as we're going through the games now, you can see it's starting to like drop a little bit. In it, we get a few like wins with Ramsey and Coutinho, a bit of magic, but you can't have that for a whole season. Like Coutinho and like Buendia, they're like moments players, innit? Like, they might cut in, just bang it top corner. It's like one of them, innit? Yeah. But their whole game is like doing the little things until they get to the big things. Yeah. And then you put them in a team like, say like Coutinho, Buendia, Bailey, all these players, they love cutting in, they make like passes and like playing one-touch football. Yeah. But then when you put like a striker like Watkins with them, it's not going to work because he doesn't know how to play one-touch football. Yeah. He runs in behind and he like...
or you do one-touch football, innit? And then you play the passing behind. Yeah, you like to play one-touch football, innit? But it's a CDM with the left back.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Louise with Dinier, and then you lose the ball, innit? And then they do the one-touch pass.
Exactly.
And it's straight in behind and it's a goal, innit? Yeah, but like, all in all, innit? Gerrard gotta go. We've been saying it now, innit? We'll keep saying it till he's gone. You get me?
Like, I was looking today, like Aston Villa on the Instagram, they put up the Brighton game, the target scored last minute winner. Yeah. The atmosphere is not like that anymore.
Exactly. And you emotion with the club, innit?
Yeah, like, it's just pure depression, basically.
Exactly. And we're in the Premier League, like, what kind of club in the Premier League just watches depression football? It shouldn't be like that, man.
Exactly. Gerrard, innit?